I'm Joel. I'm the drummer for underground new wave gods Ist Ist and psych jazzy genius Ist Thing. Ist Ist, noisy, dark, free piece that sound just like Joy Division.
And Bauhaus.
Mainly Bauhaus.
But all Ist Ist.
All Ist Ist. You got Andy Keaton on bass, and you've got Adam Horton on vocals, keys and guitars, and master songwriter. Things are different kettle of fish. Charlie Cisse, guitar, one of the main songwriters. Matt Franklin, bass, and Andy Priest, every instrument he walked past he can play, but primarily keys, guitar, vocals.
Bastard, that's a gift, that, isn't it?
It is, and he's a drummer as well, which makes practices quite interesting. Ist Ist have just released Silence. Go check it out, it's amazing. But we're also got another single lined up, and I don't know when I can give a lot of stuff away, but you're going to see a few more singles and then something special towards the end of the year, hopefully. And Thing have just booked in to Eve Studios in Stockport, and we're hopefully going to be tracking an album, or at least an EP, and we'll just sort of see how it goes. We're still in talks with that one, but we're still quite fresh as a band. So, as a self-taught drummer myself, is don't be stubborn and think that you're amazing just because you can play super loud and super fast, because youth will only take you so far. So I'm not old or anything, you know, I'm nearly 30, but back pain, leg pain, carpal tunnel, cracky fingers, all started creeping up on me. And I used to be in Ruby Tuesday with Jimmy McCarthy and the Babies. And I was doing vocals as well, so there's a lot going on, lead vocals, so not just oohs and ahs. So once that sort of stopped, and I didn't have the vocals to keep me upright anymore, and I sort of went like this, went like that, went like that, and I got all these pains. So I really concentrated on going back to basics, parking my arse right, make sure my stool was a nice height, make sure my pedals are nice and even, and not doing crazy stuff with my legs, putting them all over the show. I went through a huge phase of grip. So going from starting like that as a kid, I'd say I built this sort of weird technique of doing, my fingers were just crawling up the stick, and then as I was playing, the stick was going. So looked up at sort of lighter grips and looking at a French grip like this rather than German. And that sort of lightened my playing, and now I can still play super loud and as fast as I can go, but with half the effort. But we'll get into some more gory details when we go through the kit, no doubt. Really struggled with like doubles, paradiddles, anything that's got this, and I was like, why can't I do that fast? And it's because it's bounce, it's letting the stick do the work for you. So my single stroke rolls, single stroke fours, sevens, all that sort of stuff, and paradiddles to a certain extent, as long as I'm flying at them I can still do, but I'm paying the price now because I have to sort of sit there with a pad. Anything when I sit with a pad or anything like that, I'm practicing doubles now, and really simple stuff that I should know, and I've sort of, it's across the bear now, but it makes me better as a drummer now, so I kind of appreciate learning more.
I saw you doing that when we were at Sacred Trinity the other day. I could see you in the green room on a pad practicing before you were going on.
45 minutes. I mean, it kind of sucks. That was a good gig because where I was sat I could see the band, and I normally miss, like, especially as a headline show with Ist Ist, I tend to miss the support, and like when people say, oh, you did a good gig and stuff like that, I don't feel like saying that unless I've actually seen it. So say if it was Deaf Institute, for example, I'm upstairs in the back and I'll miss the support act, unfortunately, because I kind of have to go back and do these warm-ups now as another aspect of it. I never understood what they meant by warmed up. I just thought, are you cold? No, okay, you're warmed up. But it's actually, you know, it takes you a while to loosen up. I mean, when we start a rehearsal, both bands tend to do 4 to 6 hours in a rehearsal session. I can guarantee the first 2-3 songs I'll bomb because I'm not warmed up.
You're an athlete, aren't you? I know we joked about that before, about going to the gym and that.
Yeah.
But you are.
It is my gym. I mean, I've got a bit of a gut on me, but
just imagine if you wasn't playing drums, or you'd be like,
oh, well, no comment.
The pad you use for practicing,
yes,
it's a Vic one, isn't it?
It's a Vic, yeah.
have you played around with other ones? Is it?
No, that was sort of a decision basically when we get into the gear, I suppose I'll go through the journey, but everything that I've decided on now, because I just wanted to settle, because rather than practicing, I was looking through videos on YouTube. What does this bit of gear do? What does this bit of gear do? And now I've got to the point where I know what my gear does, and I don't particularly care what other gear does unless it's something really that grabs me and I go, well, that'll work for me. So I can get through gimmicks and stuff like that, because I was basically getting gear and becoming a gearhead instead of practicing. But now that's served its purpose as well, because I think I'm quite good at tuning. I've used tune box drum dials, and I don't really like them. I prefer my ears. You might watch the video and go, get a drum dial, get a drum tuner, but that sounds good in the room. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I'm from an area where, being a punk drummer, where we didn't used to tune drums, we just used to hit them.
That's half of it. I mean, if you were a guitarist and you went on stage and you didn't have your guitar in tune, people would notice. But people don't tend to notice with drums because if you've got a good sound engineer, they tend to just cut it out. But imagine what the sound engineer could do if your drums were in tune. So, I mean, look at Trinity Church. Every drummer had the snare tuned just right, in my opinion. We all sort of had like the same sort of tuning range, although we all had very different snares, and in that church it just carried right through. So it makes a big difference. So I definitely recommend just slack all your drum heads off, take them off, clean those bearing edges, and just like, even if it's not a new head, put a new head on. Just try and tune it up differently, and then play it in the band, because it's different from tuning it on the floor to putting it on a stand to putting it next to a bass player. It's 3 very different stages, because I've had a drum and I've hit it and I've got it in my hand and it sounds amazing, and I put it on the stand and it sounds rubbish because the vibration's just going through the stand. So the main man, I don't care what people think, I'd say about it, is Dave Grohl. I mean, when I first saw him play on TV, it was a Nirvana concert, something like that, I was just like, wow, big ass drums, huge cymbals, and that's how I used to set up. And that's another thing that I've sort of changed over the years and learned that maybe I can't be Dave Grohl. But he's definitely the main one. But when I was a kid, it was actually Roger Taylor. My sister really wanted me to play guitar, so she was showing me Hendrix, and she put like Queen and Deep Purple on and all that stuff. So I've got like a huge respect for the old classic rock drummers, John Bonham, Bill Ward, John Densmore from The Doors, completely underrated. Mitch Mitchell, Hendrix Experience, completely underrated. But my sister put the Live Aid show on, and she was like, she got me a guitar and everything, and I felt quite bad. I was really young, I can't remember how, but I saw Roger Taylor and I was like, that's way cool.
He just always had lovely sounds with his drums as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's not a hard hitter. You know, you see him in his timpani style, he's throwing off all the time. So I maybe should go back and look at that a bit more.
I used to like the guy out of The Police.
Stuart Copeland. That's another one. Awesome. I mean, I definitely grew up on classic rock. My sister gave me a load of old AC/DC CDs and you name it, any sort of 70s classic rock. That's what I grew up on. The first songs I played were AC/DC songs. Probably still play just like that now. You know, dead simple. And then as I got to school, I sort of got into heavy metal and grunge and alternatives. That's where Dave Grohl stuff came in. Queens of Stone Age were huge at the time, so Joey Castillo and things like that. And then as I've been studying how to sit properly and get my technique right, I've sort of, my kit's gone lower and lower and lower and lower to the point where I'd moved the rack tom completely out of the way or to the left. So you'll probably see quite a few drummers. Jack White, believe it or not, is annoying because he's like one of the world's best guitarists, but in my opinion he's probably one of the best drummers I've seen as well. Have you seen him in Dead Weather?
Yeah.
Insane, absolutely insane. Dayu Jones, the guy who Jack White has, with his tilts and stuff like that, I sort of stole a little bit of that because I realised if you tilt them, you're not meant to tilt them, but the lower you have them, the more you can actually get away with positioning the cymbal, and I feel like I can get a bit more of a glide off it. So, yeah. I mean, it's not that he hasn't, sorry, I thought you could see that. He hasn't like this, I mean, I'm talking like, I maybe go that far, but but the low kit thing definitely started with Ruby Tuesday, doing the vocals, nothing sort of in the way of my mouth, and I was looking at two-piece bands with drummers who sing in Death from Above, 1979, Sebastian Granger.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of my favourite drummers. He's not the best singer in the world live, but they've got a great sound on record, and I've seen them live as well when they did the reunion talks. I thought it was a band I was never going to see. So he's definitely up there as far as modern drums go. Yeah, so as part of my relearning with my rudiments and stuff, with doubles and stuff like that, another thing that I'm really concentrating is learning how to swing a bit more, because I'm too straight, you know. I've been, you know, you listen to those Queens of Stone Age, Nirvana records that I grew up with, a lot of the AC/DC stuff, there's no swing. But then if you do delve a bit deeper and, you know, listen to John Densmore, Sabbath, Bill Ward and John Bonham, they actually know how to swing, but you can't learn from them on how to swing. So my next sort of plan is to sort of look at, you know, Buddy Rich and do a bit of big band and sort of jazz sort of stuff. Ride work, my cymbal work, in my opinion, is probably like my next hurdle. So, but I always like to be working on multiple things rather than just concentrating on one thing, because otherwise, if I just concentrate on doubles, I guarantee the next 3 singles that Ist Ist put out and the album that Thing put out will just be full of doubles. So I think it's good to mix it up as far as learning's concerned.